Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to another week of the Passion Project. I am so excited to be here to be discussing this project with you, and I hope that you're just as excited as I am. Just a quick recap of what we've done so far in our work with the Passion Project. During week one, I introduced you to the Passion Project. You were able to view a video that showed some different kids' ideas about the Passion Project, and you were able to kind of talk about your feelings about the Passion Project. In week two, you had an opportunity to think about the things that you might be curious about and the things that might interest you. And you had the opportunity to make a list of those things and to talk to me about those things. We're going to continue our exploration this week. And this week, we're going to view some actual passion projects that are out there being published by kids just like you. I'm so very excited to view them. If you're ready, let's start exploring. By now, you might be wondering, where can we find passion projects? Passion projects can be found in a variety of different places, and they are put out in many different ways. One of the first types of passion projects I'm going to talk about is a TED Talk. Did you know that kids can do TED Talks? I just learned that myself. I've seen a lot of TED Talks from adults, but I just discovered a few TED Talks given by kids. A TED Talk is a lecture or a discussion given by an expert in a field. They stand up before an audience and cameras, and they talk about the things that they know a lot about. And they are inspiring, and they are engaging, and they are very informative. Passion projects can also be podcasts. Podcasts have a long history, and they originally started off as audio recordings. That means people were just talking in a microphone and you could listen to it on your phone or on your other type of electronic device. Well, over the years, podcasts have become so popular that many podcasts have a video component or a video part to them. So sometimes when you watch a podcast, you might be able to listen to it on a device, but then you can also watch it. And there are podcasts made by kids just like you. And they're pretty exciting to watch because they could be about any topic: cooking and travel, people, shows, anything. Blogs. Blogs are a very interesting place to find passion projects because there's a lot of people that have blogs about things that they're interesting about. Now, a blog traditionally is hosted on a website on a computer, and it's a place where people do a lot of writing. For example, I'm very interested in cooking, so I read a lot of cooking blogs when I'm looking for a recipe. So normally somebody will give you a whole bunch of background about a recipe, and then they'll give you the recipe. And sometimes there is a video piece that goes along with it. And that video piece might show how to make the recipe. There's all kinds of blogs. There's video blogs too. And a lot of people use video blogs for travel or for following certain experiments that they might be doing or different things they might be trying out in their life. A lot of times you might see it if people are traveling around the world, or if they're trying new things like new foods, or if they are doing some really cool science projects and experiments. And finally, there's YouTube. I think you're all really familiar with YouTube. I know my older kids, when they were younger, they loved watching the YouTubers that made all those cool villages in Minecraft. And depending on what your interests are, you probably watch a variety of YouTube videos. One popular YouTube video that we watch in school, sometimes for our Do Now projects, is Art Hub. On Art Hub, there's a dad and his kids, and they walk you through a directed drawing. So that is a YouTube tutorial video about how to draw. And so that's very interesting to kids who are artistically inclined, kids who like art. Well, Now you might be wondering, wow, Mrs. Burke, you just gave me a lot of different options, and I'm wondering what my passion project will look like. Well, for our second graders, for the purpose of this passion project, we want to make sure that we are all very safe, and we want to make sure that anything we do is private, which means it can only be viewed by our friends in second grade here at Little Britain and our teachers. So we are going to use a platform called Flipgrid. Some of you might be familiar with Flipgrid from first grade. You might even be using it already in second grade, or you might have older brothers and sisters who are using it. Flipgrid is a great program to use because Flipgrid is hosted privately and we have full control over who can see those Flipgrid videos. It's a little bit different from Seesaw because you can see each other's videos. If I allow that, and if your teachers allow that, you can see each other's videos. Whereas on Seesaw, only your teachers can see your videos. So when you're creating your passion project, you have the option of using examples. If you are doing a project that shows us how to do something or teaches us how to do something like a craft or cooking, you might want to have those examples. You might want to have an adult helping you film the video so that you can actually be making something or doing something. You might even want to use a poster or slides. I'm a big fan of slideshows. That's the way I push out my lessons to you for writing. And that's what you're looking at right now, a little slideshow with my video inside of it. You're going to have some time to begin your Genius Hour. And in your Genius Hour, you are going to explore and you're going to be curious. And I hope that you're going to enjoy the videos that I chose for you on your choice board. Your Genius Hour choice board looks like this. You have 5 videos to choose from. You only have to watch 2 or 3. Of course, if you want to watch them all, you are welcome to. But you can see which ones are the most interesting to you and you can watch those. And as you're watching them, I want you to think about, what do I wonder about this topic? What do I notice? I want you to think about what you wonder and what you notice, because as you're thinking about what you're seeing in these videos from these kids who are making passion projects, it might spark some ideas for your own creativity in your own passion project. Now, you can see here we have quite a few different things to choose from. We have a few TED Talks that you can watch. We also have a YouTube video and something that feels a little more like a blog. So I hope that you enjoy watching these different passion projects, and I hope that they inspire you for your passion project. So when you complete this video, you can begin your Seesaw activity. Watch 2 to 3 of these videos and record your wonderings and your noticings for me. All right, boys and girls, be creative and have fun.